Buenos dias, clase. Good morning. I just wanted to step you through the assignments that we have that are due, I think, at the end of the day today. And so we're going to look here at Schoology.
Hold on, let me get where I can make sure I can see it well.
And my virtual open house was due Friday, August 28th. If you have not done that, please go through and finish this assignment. And now the second assignment that's due, and it is due, it's actually due Tuesday, September 1st at midnight. So tomorrow at midnight, that is the What is Culture. Now, when you go to this assignment, you will scan down, you'll open it up. And you'll go through each page of the assignment, read it.
Where are you clicking? Move your mouse so I
Over
can find
here
it.
on the left. You'll go through each page of your assignment, read it, and do what it asks you to do. And eventually you'll come to, it says, your turn. Click here for the interactive worksheet. So what you do is you click there and it opens up your worksheet. And here it says, explore Earthlings do what? Seeing our culture from a different point of view. And it says, write observations describing odd things found on Earth from a Martian's perspective. Pretend you are Manu Martian seeing Earth for the first time and create detailed descriptions from his point of view. Think about what people do, how we interact, what objects look like, and how they are used. Your classmates will guess the examples of culture you describe. So do not name them in your observations. Now, we're actually, because I'm not there in class today, we're not going to share them with our classmates. But what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and name them. I apologize for that. Let's say you are Manu Martian and you observe somebody making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, let me just make that just a little smaller so it fits. Okay, and so here you're going to describe what you see. There is a human who walks to a wall. He opens part of the wall and takes out 2 jars, a brown and a purple jar. Okay, so you can see that here he is describing what he sees. The guy's going and he's getting the peanut butter and the jelly, and then you'll describe him opening it up or whatever. Okay, so that's your first assignment in What is Culture. The second assignment is here, and it's vocabulary, and you're going to type what is culture. If you'll come up here to your presentation, you'll see what culture is, and then I want you to come and describe here in your own words what is culture. So you'll type the beliefs, values, traditions, and attitudes a group of people have. Okay, and then you'll do the same thing for culture traits. Culture traits, you can come up here to this one and it tells you culture traits and it tells you some specific culture traits. So you would just transfer that to your worksheet. And then you have cultural landscapes. What are cultural landscapes? And some examples. And so that's what you're going to include on your vocabulary worksheet. And you'll type where it says type here is where you'll include that information. Then you're going to do a cultural survey. This cultural survey, click here, and it will take you to a survey. And so you're going to help Manu the Martian understand our way of life. So what do you wear? There are certain things that we wear at certain times. When we go to school, we wear certain clothes. When we go to our weekends, we're going to wear more casual clothes. When we do sports events, we're going to wear specific uniforms. Like if you play American football, you're not just going to wear a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. You're going to wear pads and protective gear and a helmet. Okay, if you're going to a nice restaurant, you would wear something different. So you're going to help explain these things to Manu Martian. How do you behave when you're hanging out with friends? How do you behave when you're hanging with family? How do you behave when you're at school? You'll type those there. And then you're going to explain holiday traditions. Name one of your holiday traditions that you celebrate with your family. Okay? You can name 2 of them. What is everyday life like for you? What is the language spoke at your home? What are your favorite music groups or sports teams? What are some activities you do for fun? What are your favorite foods? What are your favorite places to visit? So you'll fill this out, and all of this is helping you think about your own culture so that you can create your own virtual locker. Okay? To create your own virtual locker, click here. And you're going to find 10 images. Oh, it's going to force you to make a copy, so just hit make a copy. And my computer, of course, is being slow and thinking. So your virtual locker is going to help us as a class get to know you better. And so you will name 10 things about you, or you will include 10 things about you or more. I included more. About what your beliefs, values, attitudes, preferences, and habits are. And so you can see that for me, my family is number 1. That's why I included it at the top. Okay. Also, travel is very important to me, and so I've included Latin American flags because I've traveled all over Central and South America. Music is important to me, and I've included one of my favorite song artists, Gloria Estefan. I love my cat babies. Ooh, that's a little bit out of focus, but you get the idea. Once again, family and travel are important to me. And so you get the idea of those things that are important to me. I've included images, okay? And so on yours is a blank locker. And I've got images here below that you can drag and drop or copy and paste. So let's say I'm doing this for my husband. My husband is a musician. So what I would do is I would right click this and I would copy and then go to my locker, and then I would right click again and paste and drag and drop here that I included a trumpet because music is important for my husband. And you're going to add at least 10 images that represent you. Arrange them in a way that looks nice to you. And then you're going to post this. When you post it, that's on the Who Am I assignment. The Who Am I assignment. Let me come back here, sorry. So go back to your course page. And you're going back to the introduction unit. Who am I? So when you come to Who Am I, once again, I've included the Spanish Virtual Locker if that's where if you haven't done yours yet. Then down here, there's an attachment. This is your Padlet attachment. And you open it up. And this is where you're going to put your virtual locker with 10 statements that state who you are. And you're going to create 10 statements that explain about you and your culture. And here are some of my statements. I am Snow White with 7 dwarf brothers and 1 dwarf sister. I am Gloria Estefan, Carlos Vives, and Mana. I am blushing with embarrassment in American history. I am a broken foot atop Machu Picchu. So those are 10 statements that kind of explain who I am and match the pictures that I've included in my locker. And what I want us to do is upload these, and then I want us to be able to look and to see and appreciate our classmates and who they are and what their culture is. So in order to include your locker and then create your 10 Who Am I statements, what you need to do is you need to come down to this bottom right hand corner. See that plus sign? Okay. And it says double click anywhere, drag in, files in, paste from clipboard, or click here to post. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to put Who Am I Virtual Locker. And then I'm going to create my 10 statements about who I am. Okay, oops, where did I just go? Write something. 1, I am. And then you're going to look at your virtual locker and you're going to create those who, those things that you are. So maybe I am a musician if I'm talking about my husband. 2, I am a father because he is a dad. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you need your link here. Okay. And you're going to include a link to your locker. So if I come here, I'm going to come to where it says share, and where it says get link. Now, you need to make sure that you change the link to include, I would just say anyone with the link can look at your material, okay? And then you're going to come up here to copy link, hit copy link, and then you're going to come back to your Padlet, and then you're going to click on the link button, and then you're going to copy the link there.
Paste the link.
Or paste the link there, I'm sorry. And then you'll hit save. And it will upload.
Nice.
Voila. And so once you finish your 10 statements describing who you are and your virtual locker, then you will have that saved and it will be ready for others to look at and enjoy and learn who you are and your culture.